Most of us grow up with very few patterns to access.
You mean constructive patterns, patterns that actually are helpful to us, as opposed to just like getting us through?
Yes. Some of us have very few patterns for getting us through.
Okay.
Some of us have very few destructive patterns.
I see.
Okay, so it's...
So does that leave people kind of flailing in the wind then when they don't have a lot of those patterns that can automatically get activated to help them through situations?
Absolutely. So, in my family there were only 3 or 4 patterns that I was taught. One was rage.
Yes.
One was fear.
Yes.
One was, I'm trying to think what to call that one. Disconnection.
Yes.
Just kind of disconnect from what's going on in your body, what's going on in the room around you. So those were my 3 primary patterns that I learned to survive in the world. Now, they did not lead me back to being who I knew I could be.
Exactly.
So
what, just for fun, Carolyn, if you don't mind me asking, what's another couple of patterns that you were able to then, activate in yourself so they were there and you can now rely on them? Maybe just 1 or 2 to give people an idea of, as these new patterns come in and we strengthen them through the self-coaching process, what's then available? So it's not just anger or fear or disconnect.
Right. Well, I think one of the very first new patterns I learned was a bit more confidence in myself and in my abilities. Nice. Part of the pattern of disconnect and fear was that I wasn't very bright. I never seemed to really catch on with what was going on around me at any given moment. I didn't understand the subtleties of people's interactions. If somebody yelled, I just stood like a doe caught in the headlights. Did not know how to react or respond in a situation. So one of the patterns that I changed was by looking at, the thoughts that I'm not smart, that I'm kind of slow thinking. But, I could try. People tried to tell me I was smart or smarter than I thought I was. But, changing something just by sheer willpower takes a long time.